Hello, ladies. Welcome to day 2 of the Comeback Mom Challenge, or the Mom Comeback Challenge. I'm super excited for this. So, the whole point of this challenge is making 1% improvements every day, okay? So we're not making radical changes. We're not overhauling our house today. We're not, reorganizing the entire pantry. Like, we're doing 1% progress every single day, okay? Because 1% progress is going to make a huge difference over time. So today's 1% progress is for you to focus on the wins, the micro wins of your day, okay? Now, when I was working in an office setting or I was working at a restaurant, I had a boss or a manager, and they would set the goals, and they would, keep track of what our accomplishments were supposed to be. If we were supposed to have a certain amount of people come through the line, or we were supposed to have a certain, financial, and he would notice oh wow, I saw you dealing with that difficult customer, great job, good job, or hey, you're doing such a good job of keeping your station clean, we want to promote you to training person. And you would have someone coming behind you being good job, that was really good, I saw you doing that, good job. Okay, as a mom, we don't generally have someone following us around going that was a really difficult child you just dealt with, good job. Or wow, that was you chose not to eat that sweet thing and you chose to eat protein instead, good job. We don't have that, right? So we get to be our own cheerleaders, our own you've got this, way to go girl cheerleading squad, okay? So today's focus is focus on the things that you're already doing and already doing well. And so what your homework is to post 3 things, 3 wins. It could be as little as I brushed my teeth today, okay? I put pants on. I got out of bed 15 minutes before the children, or I drank my water before I had my coffee, okay? Itty bitty wins. We're going to celebrate 3 of them today, okay? So we're being our own cheer squad. We're giving ourselves our own pat on the backs, and we're celebrating those 3 wins, because you choosing to celebrate yourself will help your children see that you're worth celebrating, okay? Tell your children, say it out loud, hey, you know what? I just cleaned the kitchen, and I did a really good job. You guys want to come see mommy's good job? Come look. Everybody come look. Everybody. Come on. Everybody come look at mommy's clean kitchen. I did a good job today. Okay? Teach your children how to look for the things that you do well too, because then they become your cheer squad and they can cheer you on. It makes my heart so happy when I have a child who's Mom, that was really fun. You did a good job. Or, hey mom, you're the best mommy ever. No, they have to be taught that. They have to be taught to look for those things that are going well. And if you're constantly criticizing yourself and yeah, sure, I made a healthy meal, but yeah, look at the kitchen, it's a mess. Or yeah, sure, I got dressed today, but look, the child just slobbered all over it. If you're always in critical mode, criticizing, your children are going to pick up on that. More is taught than caught. And so go out there and teach your children to look for the wins, the micro wins in your day, okay? So that's your homework for today. 3 micro wins in the comments. And then remember yesterday, now I just forgot what was yesterday, but we're also doing whatever was yesterday's too, okay? Done, overdone perfectly, okay? So do something today that's done, overdone perfectly, and then 3 micro wins, put them in the chat. So let's see what those wins are and celebrate with you.